Game Engine's Ignition podcast is one of the most popular podcasts in the world. In this exclusive behind-the-scenes documentary, we take a look at how the show is made.
What was the launch of Game Engine like?
Well, I thought it went okay. It was a bit mad before, but it was calm, it was collected. I mean, we got the site, I just flicked the switch and we were live. It was great.
Don't even listen to that. It was awful. It was just months and months of Josh saying, "Look, I've changed this, I've done that." It was
But I had to make it somehow.
But you didn't. You spent 6 months doing what I assume was nothing, and then you just bought some website and then you showed it to me. Like,
Well,
look, all this I've made.
Okay, well, look, it works.
Barely.
But I thought the original template, the template that went at the site launch, was great, really usable.
So why did you change it like 2 minutes after you launched it?
Because to make it better, of course.
But you were like, well, we'll just leave it for a while to see how it gets better, and then you change it again. And
Well,
the site's offline for another 4 months.
Well, if I leave it to you, then nothing would happen, would it?
Well, at least we had people using the damn site rather than watching it under maintenance screen.
That was just no thanks to you. What? Oh, God damn it, man.
Jesus.
How'd you find working with Matt?
Well, you know, it just doesn't do anything. Yet he has a go at me for doing stuff. He's part of this partnership, but really it's a one-sided partnership, if anything. He has a go at me for changing the templates, which is fair enough. I do change them quite a lot. But then, a change of clothes for him would have been nice. I mean, come on. I mean, to be honest, sometimes I'd much rather work with Engie over here. I mean, look. Now that is a dog who can do web design, I tell you. I just think that, you know, you've just got to kind of focus on what you're doing and just work through this website, and he's quite happy to just say, oh well, we've got to get the audio perfect on this podcast, got to get the audio perfectly right on this video. I mean, you just go for it, you just got to do it.
So what do you think of working with Josh?
Well, you know, the site's a lot of work, and to be honest, Josh just doesn't do any of it. I mean, I've spent like the last few months putting this whole site together, and he's just walked in at the last moment. I put his name on everything and taken the claim for it. He even changed the password on the admin account so I couldn't change things back. I mean, I do all the videos and podcasts for stuff as well, and then he just comes in and he just takes over the videos. I mean, you think he's the main host? He's not. He's an intruder. He just steals the video.
Welcome to Game Engine. Keep gaming.
So what's it like working at Game Engine?
Oh well, that's alright I suppose. I mean, it was a pretty exciting project when we first heard about it. Me and Rob working down the docks in London. Manchester. And we were approached by these two fellas that call themselves the Explorers. And well, we were intrigued, weren't we, Rob?
Yeah.
We were.
We'd never tried anything gay, so...
No, we didn't. So they said Stevie and Rob. I don't know how they knew our names.
It was probably those name badges we had to wear.
Maybe it was.
Yeah.
And they said, listen, we have a proposition for you. We're running a little shebang on the interwebs, and we need two floozies to make us look good. So he said, alright then, you've got the beer and Pepsis, and next thing we know, we're here. So let's raise a glass to the team.
To the team.
To the team.
Yeah.
Although, you know,
cracking guys.
Cracking guys, both sexy in their own rights.
So, a video game website. Really original, eh?
Look! Okay. Yeah. It's okay, our site is different. Would you like me to talk? Matt's very sensitive about people saying that about our website. Our website is different. Much. You don't, I mean, not only is it about video games, but we like people. Lots of them. But seriously, we like having a community on our site. It's a great thing. I mean, you're so friendly and nice to the community.
I really am. I'm not everyone's friend.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that you got most of them to join for rugby tackling them.
Yeah.
I mean the rugby tackle PR tactic.
What can you say? It's just a very emotional hug.
It's just so implosive and explosive at the same time. It's like an explosion.
Finally, after hours of planning and preparation, the team start recording the podcast.
It's a really annoying hum. You might have to do the 50 Hz hum as well. Stop.
Ham time.
Right, seriously.
Stop ham time.
Hello, welcome to the Ignition Podcast. It's the 26th of July 2009, and we are joined today by Mr. Josh Dean.
Hello, Matt.
Mr. Rob, whatever his second name is.
God, Matt just thinks he's such a host. I mean, all these people just keep talking, and none of them know anything about games. I mean, I'm the only one who really knows about games here. I mean, come on.
Do we need anything more?
God, if only I hosted this show, then it had some real video game news.
You know, ironic.
I honestly don't have a clue what these guys are on about. Just suppose I'll sit here for a while longer, pretend I'm interested. I'll move the topic on eventually. I'll just leave Rob to carry on blathering for a while. Oh God, he's putting me down again. I should buy some Pringles. Pringles are nice. Still talking. Oh my God. Better show. Better show I'm doing something.
And finally, the key to Ignition success, Engie the dog.
You know the one that wears the red shirt and sits in the podcast with his headphones
The one that always wears the same shirt.
Yeah, had one.
And does nothing.
I think he's hot.
Okay, let's stop it there.
So implosive and explosive at the same time. It's like an explosion.